Hey guys, this is Paul Lozick. It is June the 1st, and I'm going to run through a couple of slides and give you a quick update on what's been happening in the last couple of weeks, and it's been pretty exciting. First 2 weeks of May, I was down in Cajamarca, Peru with the Texans on mission and with a group of Baptists from Peru and from San Angelo. This is a group meeting. They were talking about a project in the state of Cajamarca that could involve the next 3 to 5 years drilling water wells in communities that are living in very remote places. They don't have water. This opens the opportunity to be able to bring them water, build a relationship, and then be able to share Christ with them. Let's see if we can move this on. So basically, we took these guys around, took them up to some different communities. These are very high altitude communities. Many of them have no communication. It's kind of difficult to get to some of these places. The roads are rough, to say the very least. Need four-wheel drive, and if it's raining, probably better not go at all. But these guys are risk takers from different churches in Texas, and this group from the Texans on mission, they used to be the Texas Baptist Men. They're used to working in very remote and difficult places. And so dealing with these communities, talking to them about their problems, talking to them about their belief systems, and working with them, we begin to select a number over the last couple of months, October of last year, January of this year, and again now in early May, places that we believed would be great target areas. They run anywhere from 60 to maybe 250 families, some larger, that are living up in the 10, 11, 12,000 foot range. This is Gabriel on the right. He is our contact guy in Peru. Awesome man, Christian, engineer, very smart. He's the one helping to organize everything down there. These are just some of the roads. As you can see, it is tedious to get to some of these places, and getting equipment and machinery up there is even more difficult. These roads really aren't maintained. A lot of times it's the communities themselves that have to go up and clear the roads, and there is no buses, no public transportation up there, so they either walk or use mules, donkeys, horses, or these little motorcycles. So I want to talk to you real briefly about the first community that we chose. This is Capulipampa. So it's way up there at about 11,500 feet, and these people were very grateful. We've been going there now on 2 different occasions, actually 3 different occasions, and prepping them and letting them know what were the requirements for us to come in and drill a water well there. So here you see Mitch Chapman in the middle. He's with Texans on Mission in charge of the water ministry. And here's Gabriel and Mitch and talking to the people of the community. There's about 80 families up there, kind of prepping them for what we're going to do and what we expect of them. It's a difficult process because you have to find a piece of property that somebody is either willing to sell to the community or donate to the community that will become property of the community where the well is going to be drilled. And then there's quite a few other requirements. Usually this takes probably 6 to 8 months before a well is drilled. On this particular occasion, we made a choice to go ahead and drill first, but we did spend quite a bit of time with this community on various occasions, prepping them and getting them ready for this project. They do have electrical lines up there. Some of these people don't, and we'll have to use either windmills or even maybe solar. This is a group that was chosen out of that community. They're posing with the mayor of the city of San Juan in the district of San Juan, and he's the one we have to go to get permissions. So the group that you see here, along with Gabriel and myself and the mayor and his assistant, are people chosen by the community to represent them to the mayor and his office to get things done. So this is a short video. If I'm huffing and puffing, it's because I drug myself up to this point on the side of the mountain to take this video. This is the space where the well will be dug. And up here is where the tank will be placed. So we brought a technician in. He's the one with the equipment. We spent quite a bit of time looking for the perfect place for the well, looking for the water, found that the best location would give us water at about 80 meters deep. And so him with his equipment. So we got started about, I think it was on, let's see, I came back on the 16th of May. I think it was about the 13th or the 14th of May we got started up there with the well, drug all the equipment up there. It took 3 days to get this machine up there because of the roads, and then we started drilling. So this is a school that's located just about 200, 300 yards down the road from this site. And the school has not a lot of kids, somewhere between 25 and 40 kids. I think there's about 4 teachers. This well is also going to provide water for their bathroom facilities and for their kitchen. The community is really excited about this. They have welcomed us with open arms, and we're going to be able to start a Bible study or a Bible class there that will be held weekly, and there is a 17-week course that will be cycled through until we can have a permanent person go up there and then do follow-up for discipleship. And every once in a while, I think they tell me that about 12% of these turn into a church eventually. So that's kind of part of the process we're looking at. This is, believe it or not, the kitchen area where the ladies are preparing food for the children at the school. This is a second project that we plan to go to next. This is called Las Quinoas, and it's up above 12,000 feet. And they only have 21 students, but we met a guy who's been teaching there for 21 years, and we've been working with him and talking to him. So this is the next place that we want to drill. This place has no electricity, so it will be the first place we will test out probably windmills to provide the power for the pump. This is the school itself. You can see over on the left there's 5 water tanks. This school teacher over the last 21 years has installed these water tanks himself, but there is no water up there at all. So what he does is he collects rainwater off the roof, and they have water probably for 5 months out of the year. The rest of the month of the year they are walking, sometimes an hour, sometimes a couple of hours, or going with an animal to look for water and carry it back in containers. So it's very primitive. This is a tank that they have below, so when they have water during the rainy season, there is a natural spring that will fill up this tank. We did notice a lot of creatures swimming around in the tank, but this is their drinking water. And so we're down here just below. There's some natural springs when the rainy season is in effect, and you can see the school up above. That's Mr. Rafael. He's the teacher that's been there 21 years. And then there's a lot going on in Peru. There's a lot. We're going back with Delia, myself, and some others beginning of August to to basically start working with a couple of new groups there. But I want to end this with just a short video. Now we're flipping back over to Venezuela. There's a lot going on in Venezuela. I ask you to pray for these people in Venezuela, because the things are getting much, much worse under this government. More repression, more severe punishment for anybody that speaks out, less opportunity for the people that aren't part of the government or that upper class that has all the privileges. But here's a group of students that are at the Genesis Project with Jose Angel, and this is just a short video that they did filming one of their activities. He's busy teaching them water well drilling, water purification, beekeeping, agriculture, all kinds of different things. But this is just a day that they spent with him this last weekend. So guys, keep us in your prayers. There's a lot going on with Delia, with myself, with Venezuela, now with Peru. Oh, last thing, keep me in your prayers. Tomorrow Monday, the 2nd of June, I'm traveling to Uganda for 3 weeks for training with Texan Zone Mission. And so they're asking me to try to learn a lot so that we can implement what they've been doing for 5 years in Uganda, with water well drilling, water purification, and with this whole program that teaches people about Christ. So I'm going to end it with this. I'm reading out of Revelation chapter 22, verse 12. And Jesus says, "And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be." Thank you. God bless you guys. Thanks for all you do.